This is Kinza in the motherland. Bare feet dancing on our own red sand.
Good morning, YouTube. It's your girl, Kinza Babe. I'm back here on the farm. Yes, you hear the chickens in the background. Chicks ready to eat. Matilda is up there trying to eat the cat food. I'm still having my coffee. It's like 6:30 a.m. If this is your first time, I'm Kinza Babe. I'm here in Ghana, Africa, and I built this home. The sun is trying to rise in the background. And I am currently trying to start, well, not trying. I am doing poultry farming. As you can hear, the mother chicks in the back and the baby chicks in the back. My passion fruit is finally here. I'm farming passion fruits and other vegetables over there that is not doing too well. I'm currently looking for a farm hand, somebody to help me, or a personal assistant, some type of help around here, a PA, so I can get my other farming going. But right now, all I could do by myself with the help of Super Shadi when he is around here, do the baby chicks and the chickens. So that's what I'm doing, and the goats. So he goes and gets them food and stuff, and then I did, and he comes and helps me with the feeding the chicks and stuff like that. But I have to get somebody here permanently. I know this type of work they're not going to stay because they move on in their careers. But somebody who's serious and have that passion that if they want to go to school, they go to agriculture school or whatever and come back, who's passionate about farming. That's what I need. Not somebody who wants to make a quick buck off of me because they see I'm a brony and I have a house, a tall house. They think they could just come and make money and then leave. I don't want that. No. I want somebody serious. So anyway, enough chattering. I have to go feed these guys. See you guys soon. So today I'm seeing if I could get someone to come here to help me do some stuff. You know, it's just too much for me to do alone. And I have a lot of things to do. I can't sit down and wait for people. That's just my nature. I'm going to end up looking to do it all myself. And then it'll be too much. So the driver I had the other day offered to help me weed here. I mean, the grass is growing back up ready. I want to be able to keep it down, so I'm going to have him come and then help me do a couple other things other than weeding, because I need some more beds and stuff to plant these peppers. Let me show you how big these things are getting in this container. You guys know how fast these cucumbers grow. But today I'm going to see if I could do some transplanting. Today I'm going to make some containers for these. This is a lot of guava tree. They're slow growing, not as fast as these and these. And this tomato is going to put out flowers and I ain't transplanted yet. So, but these look like they're getting fungus too. That's why they die out. But some are surviving the cucumbers. So the peppers, I have to make some type of fertilizer. People have been saying use baking soda, use yeast. So I think while I'm down here doing laundry today, I need to make some. This I need something is usually more deeper green and brighter pink flowers. So for flowers, I think you need phosphorus, a lot of phosphorus, because flowered plants use a lot of phosphorus. I want to believe what I need for phosphorus too is this charcoal. I'm going to throw some charcoal, it's safe, in this bag while I make some other fertilizer. I'm trying to work before the sun comes, and those guys, one guy was supposed to come who we did yesterday, he didn't come. So I call this guy, it's kind of late in the morning to come and weed, which they mean cut the grass. When they say weed, it's cut the grass. So ooh, that tree is gone.
Said this is where my dreams come true. Built a home
What
with a
was
true
that? Oh, that was one of these trees, I believe. Yeah, the shrub. Since I transplanted it. Okay, I'll take that one out and put another one. So this here is chicken manure. I'm going to put some charcoal in with this, and then I have to make some more soil. Yesterday I was kind of down. Sometimes my stomach gave me issues, so I couldn't do much yesterday but to feed my regular chores. You know, that kind of work, it gets to me, so I have to take it one day at a time. So this thing, when I open it, you could have still smell the ammonia strong, so I let it sit there. So I'm going to use it, but I'm going to dilute it. This is chicken manure. I need to find some type of way to fertilize these. And when you have potted plants, you have to be able to fertilize them properly. This tree.
Some days hot, some days stormy. The kettle always sings.
These citrus trees is not coming like how I expect them to come, the ones that I propagated. But this one that I put the charcoal in is doing well. This soursop in this one, but it's getting eat right now with something. Let me see if I could find a critter that's in it. And it was a snail. Sorry, my camera is upside down. It was a snail. So I'm going to add this other soil that I mixed in with this chicken manure, and mix it all up good with some charcoal. I'm looking for something to scoop the charcoal. Stop making that noise, rooster. Scoop the charcoal in to dilute this a little and add some more fertilizer. Okay, I see my bucket. So guys, I'm coming down here to get my other shovel, but I ain't been down here yesterday I came down. I wasn't down here for a couple of days. I was down here, but I didn't really check because the flowers don't open till later in the day. Yesterday a lot of flowers open. As you could see, these ones were open, but I can't really reach much. So what I might have them do is extend this a little back and flatten it out where I could reach the flowers better and go more that way. So I could have this whole thing. I could add more passion fruit trees. And you never know, this might become a passion fruit farm because these passion fruit is good, I'm going to tell you. Okay? The Ghanaians don't know what passion fruit is. Some of them, especially the younger people I ask, the first thing when anyone see this tree, they think it's yam. Oh, that's a yam. No, it's not a yam. It's a passion fruit. Huh? A passion fruit. You guys don't know what passion? No, what is a passion fruit? The stuff you buy in the store in the box and drink. And I'm sure some of them bought them before. They know what a passion fruit is, because this is something that they don't normally have a lot of here. They have, but they don't have a lot of here. So look at this. Look at them. They're coming so nice. So yesterday had a bunch of flowers. This one, I don't know if it's going to make it. Probably this one will open today too. But I'm having to search well for flowers because I want fruit, and a lot of flowers is on the top, and that's usually what happens. So what I'm going to do is have them make these shorter and bring it out more. That's what I think is going to happen. So it's work. It's work. It's work. It's work. Today they're coming. I want them to focus on planting those bell peppers, and I need to harvest these. Okay, let me get this shovel. I need to harvest peppers. I might give them to them because they might be able to use them. Not me right now with my stomach at all. Look at these two. They're always out, following me up and down. What I'm doing here is continuing to make my own potting soil. This is chicken manure that I had sitting over there for a while. But when I opened the bag, the ammonia was like, ooh, still strong. But once I dilute it, it's been sitting for a while. Then I'm going to add this rest of this potting soil that I made and some charcoal. So what now I need to do is put some of this in a bucket and make some liquid fertilizer with the charcoal. They circle in the bucket like they think it's their food. So what I'm doing is I put some manure and some charcoal bits in here. I'm going down here to grab some grass clippings and let it sit for 24 hours, and then tomorrow I'm going to water the plants with some liquid fertilizer. I'm going to take some of these tall grass and probably a couple lemongrass, make it a little more, keep some bugs away. I don't know if they'll smell it, but one thing I don't have is my scissors. Usually I don't go no place without my scissors. So I'm going to take some of this and put in there some green to give it some nitrogen. See, so these are the greens I'm putting in there. Look, they're following me thinking it's food in this bucket. I got news for you guys. No food in the bucket. So the lemongrass I need for tea. I'm not going to even pick that. Just some of these taller regular grass. So the greens, the chicken manure, a little bit of charcoal. I should put some more charcoal, but let's see. And then I'm going to pick some more of these green plants here, put in there. So one of the most important things for this fertilizer that I'm forgetting that I could use, that I have here on my compound, is the goat manure. I have to clean out the goat pen too. They got some fresh cassava yesterday. Super Shadi went and, you guys remember my little pile I've been making here, right? I covered that part so the chickens don't get to it. But they have some fresh poop in here. I didn't walk with the broom. I've been throwing the eggshells here. I know I need to grind them, but I ain't got time. So I'm just letting them break down. It's a compost pile. The chickens keep coming and disturbing, but I'm going to put this fresh poop in there. Not too much because they ain't been sitting. Hey guys, time to make some natural remedy home fertilizer. I have phosphorus, nitrogen, and everything else in the poop. So I'm going to add the water and let it ferment for the 24 hours and let's see what happens, okay? Listen, if my plant die, they die. But I'm trying. I need liquid fertilizer to fertilize my plants in the pot and some of my vegetables and stuff. So let's see. I'm adding the water, guys. So here is my mixture. I'm going to let it sit overnight, guys. I had a lid here. Cover it and let it sit. So guys, here I am. Hair done growing back already, you see? That's why they come in. So this is the clay soil. Over there is the sandy soil. I already took some from here a little, but I had to go get my little bucket. I can't lift big buckets, so I'm trying to get as much as this top soil here because you see these dead grass. they replenish the soil and give it a little mulch, and it won't be as clayey as the bottom. So I'm trying to get this topsoil to mix in my mixture over there, my soil mixture, and then I'm going to go get some sand. So this is what I was doing, cutting down some of the, to get this top nice soil. Look. Puss! 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 Leave her alone. Leave her. Leave her. Ha! She's pregnant again. Ha! Ha! You leave her alone. This is her compound too. Come, Diamond. Come. Let me go get her some food because Miss Puss running her off lately. Come on. So Puss is fighting off Diamond again, so I have to take Diamond some food over here and give Puss her food over there. And I have to watch those goats. Matilda know when I open the food. She knows when I'm up there not to come running, but she ain't paying attention. So let me continue my dirt here. Now I'm getting some sandy soil, so I could mix in with the other soil that I made. Now it's to me, I pull it up too much, of course. I tried to get everything mixed in. It was a lot of manure one time. So now it's for me to mix this together nice and start my transplanting. I got some of these to transplant in bigger pots and so forth, but I need to replenish some of the soil. So guys, as I mix, you see the perfect potting soil that I'm making here, high in nutrition with the manure. I need to add some goat manure, but it's so much in here. I'm going to add some goat manure. I keep forgetting I have goat manure now and letting it decompose over there in a little compost pile, but the chickens keep coming to get it. I add some to my bucket of fertilizer, but I need to add some. But this is not quite pure. I'm going to get the dry ones that is sitting out. I cover the rest because look at these chickens. I don't know how they're getting out, but the whole flock is coming out and staying in the goat pen. So this one that is dry here and good sticks in the soil is good too for aeration and stuff, and still nutrients in the soil. So I'll probably shovel some of this up and put in there. No Miracle Grow potting soil could beat this mix. I put 1 scoop of the goat manure and I'm mixing now. It's going to take me a while. I have to take a break. So while I'm here sitting resting, I am also doing laundry. I multitask. Yesterday I didn't have the energy. I was resting, my stomach was bugging me. So today I have to do a lot. Well, I don't have to. I just need to get some stuff done around here, I am cutting, while I'm sitting here, cutting some bottles. I don't have water. I haven't been saving my plastic. But these bigger bottles I like because they're taller, it holds more. So the water bottles is, I think it's more than 500 milliliters. It's 0.75 liter bottle, while the other ones are 500 milliliters or something like that, ml. So these ones is a little bigger. I cut them up high so I could have more rooting space for them to grow bigger in these bottles, instead of me having to transplant them too much. So I probably won't get to transplant today again, but at least I would have my bottles and my soil ready. I just hope it don't rain and mess up my soil mixture before I get to start transplanting and putting them in containers. Maybe I'll get some done today, depends on how hot it gets today. So guys, see you soon. Okay, so this is how much pots I made so far. This I'm mostly going to put the seedlings for the guava, for my guava seedlings. I have more to make, but it's a lot of seedlings, so hopefully a lot of them survive. I'm not expecting all to survive, but that's what I'm doing here. So guys, this is what remember all these seedlings? These are guava seedlings. I'm transplanting them into these containers that I just make. So that's what I'm here doing, one by one, digging it, because these are fibrous roots. You know, trees have fibrous roots, so I have to be careful putting them in. Just transplanting them into these containers that I made. Then I'm going to water them in good. I have to make some more, because these ain't even half. Oh man, I have a lot of guava trees. Anybody need guava trees? I have some guava trees, seedlings. They're coming. They'll get a little bigger, and then if you need guava trees, I have. And you could see my guava tree produce fruits. Guys, like I said, I've been meaning to put some wood chips here. I got some the other day. It's not enough. I need to buy some more. So I'm just going to put this down because I have to do that smaller coop. But I'm waiting because these I might get selling, because the other ones in a few weeks. I'm trying to wait for the other ones to get older to replace these. So I'm trying to wait to change the litter. The litter is not bad in there at all because I move it around and shift it around and let it dry. They're barely in there. Most of the poop is outside, which I have to sweep that up and probably put in this pile here. So there's a lot of work, you know, one day at a time. So I'm finally putting down this mulch while I have to make some more containers for my see, I even put some in these. Oh, I have to find bigger bags or something to put these in. But my guava trees, to get my guava trees growing, they look like they're slow growers. So and some are still germinating. And then I have to transplant these over there with the rest, if they still have any left. So one day at a time here. Eventually I'm going to have to plant these in bigger containers. I have a few bigger containers, but I'm waiting to see what I'm going to plant in them. This one is doing so good since I planted in a bigger container, but it looks like it have some type of fungus. I have to watch how we watering these, because, and then this have bugs eating it. I need to fill the tires to plant the herbs. I want to plant herbs in the tires and the ginger and the turmeric. I have so much ginger and turmeric now. All these are turmeric coming. So, and then the ginger, because those I could use in my tea and stuff. So these tires, I want to put the ginger and the turmeric. So this mulch was not a good thing to put here, because I know as soon as I put it down, I look over there and I see, they're going to come over here scratching. And so said, so done. They're done already scratching around in here. So the better choice might be stones. So these guys are cutting down the grass again. It wasn't too high, but I'm trying to keep it down and not get overgrown. Oh, I did a lot today. I did a lot. This was a mistake because the chickens just rooting in it. This was a huge mistake. But now that the sun is down, I could transplant some more. Whew, all these seedlings. So that's where I'm at. I'm checking into, see, some of these are dying off too. I want to believe this is not from dryness. I want to believe it's from the soil, because from this one here I see stuff like fungus growing in the soil here. So I have to come up with some type of remedy before they go, because these has to get transplanted. These are cucumbers, but you see, I even have cucumbers growing outside. Okay, I'm going to transplant some more of these.
This is Kinzaagency in the motherland.